Hmm. There we go. Now it's picking up. All right, now we're doing better. Oof. No, YouTube's still bitching. Be right back.
Disconnected.
Good morning, Adam. Sorry about this. Fucking stream is being douchebaggery. Give me 1 second. Live dashboard, live streaming. This should be significantly better. I'm not dropping frames again. That was getting bad. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta restart your computer. Yeah, that's loads better. Alright, music. Techno Axe. No, this one. Alrighty, false starts abound. How's it going, Russia? How are you? Much better. Oh, well, if I sound any different, I'm fighting a cold. I'm loading right now. So, as I said before, I've kind of got a jump start on the Build a Fleet series. I'm not going to sit here and try to build a ship a stream. That is doable for me, but it kind of lends itself to, well, subclass ships, subpar ships. So, I'm going to show you what I've got done so far. This is the inside of a not quite done ship. So when we started on our 0.5, this is what it ended up being. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's a start. That is the benchmark on to which the rest of the fleet must adhere to. It flies on every planetary surface. Oh. Haha. No voice. Can you not hear me? Connected. Channel switched. Properties. Huh. Should be able to hear me. One second. Properties. Testing. 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 Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Yeah, it's working just fine. Huh. Oh, okay. You got me all confused and shit. It's like I didn't change any settings. What the fuck? Oh, Adam. So yeah. This is what the fleet must aspire to as far as functionality and the general aesthetics of what it's going to look like. I say that, and I'm not entirely happy with how this turned out, but it's a start. It is something, so I can't bitch too much. I just need to place its running lights. Gotcha. Well, I'm going to place some running lights. The good news is this ship is generally symmetrical up and down. I say that loosely because it's not 100%. You know, like I would actually be placing lights there, but because of certain design choices. Here we go. Zumpy, how you doing? All right. That's alright. I just appreciate when you show up. Heck yeah. Not the steel one from Bob Fitch, but I need more lights. There we go. I'll take it. That actually looks pretty sweet. Beardy, I always stream at this time, so you're trying to tell me that you're going to stream over me, is what it was, right? That's what I'm reading? You're going to try to steal my viewers by streaming over me? What a bad partner. There we go. Yeah, that is so misspelled. And I'm sick, and I don't care. Well, Adam, Beardy, join me in TeamSpeak. Are you sure it's not the sweets and biscuits that are actually, you know, making you feel sick? Tea sounds excellent, actually. Instead of a coffee run, I might have my brother make me some Earl Grey. There we go. So we've got lighting. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Not too bad. Long night.
Yeah. My night wasn't bad, it was just I knew I was coming down with a cold yesterday, but
yeah, I think I'm coming down with something myself, to be honest.
yeah, well, it is the season. You know what they say, right?
Yeah. Going round, I think.
Yeah, somehow's jumped that pond.
Yep.
There we go. So yeah, I've already done some. I've already built this ship, done some testing. It functions. It works on every body. Alien planet gives it some issues, but it will fly.
This is what you was building yesterday.
Yeah, I finished it up. I said I was going to work on it off screen. But yeah, this is what the fleet will strive to be. And this has a nomenclature instead of a name. I think that's what's going to happen from here on.
Right.
This is TM1-1.
Nice shape.
It's different. I haven't done a ship like that in a while.
To what you normally build, it's very different.
But I had to keep in line with a certain aesthetic. I needed to do something different from the TRC main fleet, the original Build-A-Fleet series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, Beardy, I can think of what does though.
I was thinking the same thing, I think. Been doing too much of it.
You might want to get that, never mind. Never mind. Still too early. So yeah, that is what has, passed for the first ship of our fleet. I actually haven't done a combat test, and there's a, raiding outpost out there. Let's go copy that raiding outpost and go place it somewhere else, too. I mean, it's just the dinky one, you know?
Yeah.
But I need targets. I need to test.
That is true.
And I need to move these about 2 kilometers away from each other, at least. It is a mandatory thing. The guns on that ship, the big ones, have nearly a 2-kilometer range.
Yeah?
Yeah. The big guns. It's 1.75 kilometers. So, I'm going to set up a target range, but I need to make sure that I'm at least 2 kilometers away from the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't want it too easy.
Well, and I don't want to split my firepower between multiple targets. Beardy talking about making enemies. Alright, so. Alright, I actually don't know how far the torpedoes fire either.
I think which ship bead is on. About.
I'm not sure. I do need to go like this.
Does look pretty cool with the mixture of engines in the back.
Yeah. I need a camera.
That might help. It's got some get up too, if you hadn't noticed. Yeah.
We need to pull atmo thrusters onto the bar. Actually, you know what? Let's do atmo thrusters, ion thrusters, ion boosters, comms, running lights, and then 4 and 5 will be thrust override for the ion boosters. Bar 2 will be weapons and turrets. AMS on and off. Light turrets on and off. Large turrets on and off. I'm kind of confused as to why those turrets aren't lighting that shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, large. Is the AI broken for turrets?
Would be.
Hello, Beardy.
Sneaking up on Trent. Oh, bugger.
They had to sneak up.
Yeah, try to sneak up, but he caught me. Alright there, Trent, you alright?
Yeah.
Here's my squeaky chair, I'm sitting back. Relaxing. Enjoying not having to press any buttons because my fingers have had it. My mouse gave me an ultimatum today.
Oh yeah?
Giving me so much else, I'm gonna go and be someone's add-on to a laptop to make play away for a touchpad, and I thought, well, that's just like nasty, isn't it? I used it like a few thousand times last night, I think.
Easy.
Don't like the pressure. Still didn't actually check how many blocks I placed last night, but I only placed about a quarter of them.
Still quite a lot though.
Hell of a lot. I think it was 1 to 100,000 easily.
You're not even done yet.
We're making an awesome flying saucer.
Go on with that one.
So Trent, this is what you started building yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah.
You built it off stream, yeah. No, it's cool. I'll tell you, it reminds me of Venom, it really does. When you was pasting it in with the light on it, it just reminded me of that Venom's chest with the white emblem and stuff. You just sort of had that kind of feel about it.
Yeah.
I could imagine Marvel making this as his space vessel or something, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Oh, there we go. Good tea. Yeah,
His
plenty.
I've got mine already. Need to get him to speed up his tea making. Too slow, mate.
He's also blind, so the fact that he made me any tea at all, or makes me coffee in the morning, is awesome.
I'll take that back then. Well done.
I think the modded turrets may not be working right.
Yeah, they've not set off, have they?
Because they should be lighting that up. That's,
Have you got damage turned on in your settings?
damage?
Yeah, you can turn damage off in settings now, can't you? You've got it turned off back, have you?
Oh yeah, where they can't damage your...
I
Yeah.
think in general, you can turn damage off, can't you? So that you don't have to worry about game lagging if someone hits you.
Yeah. But, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose.
But yeah, but keep putting there as an excuse, don't they?
Yeah. Alright, well, weapon system seems to be not working, but that's alright because this ship was designed with vanilla turrets in mind. So, I'm not overly worried about it. I mean, it looks better with the modded turrets, but I can throw vanilla turrets on there. Looks mean with the modded turrets.
Does.
So hard to open up a biscuit box quietly, isn't it?
You've already eaten one box.
No, I didn't actually eat that many last night. It was the celebrations I was on, which did make me feel a bit sick. But yeah. No, I'm still on the first layer of biscuits. Got a second layer underneath still wrapped up.
Oh. And in case y'all checking it out, I like the game that much. Kerbal Space Program, man. I got the freaking coffee mug.
They want a canvas made of that. There's on one of the loading screens for Kerbal. There's one that looks like it's an art piece. It's awesome, and I really want to get canvas made of it on.
You and me both, man. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Because I saw it, I thought I want it on the wall as a canvas. It looks awesome.
Well, I'll say that this ship handles about as expected. I'm not disappointed with it. I don't need my Atmos on right now. It does fly in on every planetary body. I tested that out.
So Trent, I'd like to see how that compares to my base, because I'm trying to size up at the moment with the size I've done. So what sort of size ships could come and land down it, so I know what sort of size base to make.
Gotcha. Well, that's a quote-unquote frigate, so it's there's going to be bigger in this fleet. I'm going to do a Corvette next, I think, just so I can get an idea.
I had thoughts last night on my build that I'm doing for Mars. I'm not gonna. It would be wrong to make that sort of my team's base kind of thing, because that would be a mega head start. And considering the whole system is going to be on survival mode, that's a hell of a big head start.
Yeah.
So, what I've decided is I'm not actually going to be in the game as a competitor. I'm going to be in the game as like a I don't know what words to use it without sounding a bit big-headed, but like controlling of the place. So that is going to be like a central trade place I'm building.
You're an NPC more than you are a competitor.
Yeah, I'll be basically, you know, obviously monitoring stuff. That's kind of like the Galactic Alliance headquarters or something stupid like that, you know. And that'd be like a trading post, a place where players can meet, and obviously there are rules where all weapons must be turned off, that kind of stuff like that. And obviously you've got to be a member of the faction and that stuff to be able to be there, you know, that kind of stuff. So a bit like Elite Dangerous, where you can't go to a station unless you're obviously on good terms with them, otherwise you'd be attacked, that kind of thing.
Translation: I don't feel like actually surviving, so you can make the base and then make yourself a new base as a competitor. You know that, right?
I could do, yeah, but I don't. The thing is, I need to pretty much mod the whole thing. How can I take part as a player and see other people's bases without knowing their secrets? It wouldn't be fair for me to actually take part as a player.
Yeah, it would.
Don't forget, I also want to do streams of events, and I'd be obviously having free roam cameras to be able to, you know, report it kind of thing. But yeah, you have to be careful with that because I don't want to give away. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit of all that, but
I'm thinking you can get away with it. People would understand.
I think they'll let you.
I'm kind of liking the idea though of doing like the Galactic Alliance kind of thing. I wouldn't give it that title, but something on those means it's like a central trade point, and where, you know, yeah, if someone's declaring war on someone, it goes through the system kind of thing, and that's like the head office. And if someone wants to trade, that's a trading point. So you bring your goods there, then it gets, you know, to go to somebody else, that kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I get it. I was being snarky, man.
Alright.
I understand why you are wanting to do what you're doing. We're talking about doing. I'm going to be live streaming, and I don't mind the fact that everybody's going to be able to see my shit. If I minded, I wouldn't do it on my solo survival. You know what I mean?
It's not necessarily people seeing what you're doing, because obviously there's only a certain amount of buying needing to go on to try and get an idea what people have got. There might be something you might want to hide at some point. It's up to yourself as a group. You might just want to sheer brute. You want to show what you've got so that people won't attack you. Or some people might want to hide that. It's up to them basically. So if you're not worried about hiding it, that's cool. Try to stream it. But if one team decides they want to keep it on a low down and make a little base, it looks like a little base underground, they've got a mammoth thing, then that's up to them, you know. And obviously I'll respect that, because me as the person who's going to be sort of making the TV program of it, so to speak, obviously I've got to respect anything that people are trying to hide as not telling it to let it be known. So that, you know, obviously I'll be aware of it, but I can't let it be known. But I don't mind actually having that role, and actually having control of like the trading outpost sort of thing. I think was actually a good role for me, because it's a good place to monitor things from, as in taking part in the game that way and not having to worry about what I know, because it's my position to know.
Right.
And I think it's also quite, I mean, what I'm building is something I want to be breathtaking. It would look amazing, something that functions, an example of what you could do within the game kind of thing. And so people can come there to do the trading. When they see it, they might get, you know, inspiration of what to do, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, like I said, man, I do get it. I just, you know, I think you can get it. I think you're giving yourself an excuse not to, and your excuse is a pretty hollow one. But that's, you know what I mean?
I'd love to join in and be part of it, but at the same time, I have a bigger role that I'm kind of going to enjoy more, and that is obviously managing the whole thing. I'm actually looking forward to it. So I really need to take one or the other. It wouldn't be fair to actually be a part of it, because I'd have an unfair advantage over everyone.
Well, not necessarily, because if I'm adminning as well, then, you know, I have that same advantage.
That's easy, you're not admin then. I don't know, we've still got to map up the rules and figure out exactly how it's going to work out. I've still got to work out some parts of the server.
Right.
You know, sort of ideas come together at the moment, bits and pieces, and it'll come together and it'll work out nice.
I do think that there should be an admin on each planet.
Well, it's not an admin as such. It's going to be the leader of the planet, and anything needs to be done.
I specifically said admin, and the reason why is that way, if something happens on, say, Mars, the Mars admin handles it, not the Earth admin, and that team has no advantage.
Thanks.
The thing is, we can't be using any of the admin usages on the server, because the way the server is going to be set up, it will be controlled on a server level, not in-game admin.
You're speaking words. I'm sure they're English. I just don't understand.
Yeah, the way that we use admin at the moment, like the F10 menu and all that kind of stuff, that won't be accessible once the persistent world's going. Because of the way we're linking servers and things like that, there will need to be. There's a lot of things that you got to change, but not going to be needed anyway, because people that are going to be in the game will be using the game as normal. The rules will be set there. There's no copy pasting.
Right. So let's say Keen, in their infinite wisdom, decides to be a butt, and something gets destroyed on Earth. How is that handled?
I can put it back in using the server.
Using
server tools.
Server tools.
Yeah. So all admin is covered by the server, and it can be live as well whilst the game's still running.
When Alt F10 would work just as well. I know
what it is basically. Alt F10 is a very, very weak admin tool, and it's very glitchy in its execution in the game.
I have never had a problem with it. I wouldn't call it weak at all.
When you're talking about the way I'm setting up the server, it's very weak. It's going to be poor because you're running multiple servers. You need to have people talk to each other, and someone in game trying to change the settings in one game is really going to upset.
I know you're talking about this multiple server thing, but again, I don't see it's necessary. One server, multiple planets. I'm failing to understand. I guess.
You need to understand, Trent. This is my baby. I'm sorting it out, and if you don't understand, you don't need to. You just want to enjoy playing the game. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I guess.
This is my hobby mixed with my enjoyment of playing a game, so you don't need to worry about understanding it, mate. I won't expect you to learn it.
Yeah, don't expect me to understand it, because honestly, it just sounds like, you know, the same problem as before, Beardy and Phoenix unnecessarily complicating shit.
Put it this way, there's no way you'll be able to get the persistent world to the setup that I want any other way than the way I'm doing it, and it will work. It's awesome. It does work because, you know, it's been tried in different ways.
I don't know.
The whole system is literally like 10% of the game. The game's like 10% of it. The rest of it's all website and servers. There's a lot of stuff behind it that's a lot more than just Space Engineers. It's a whole backbone to it, how it works, the website, the integration with communications. I've even looking at actually bringing stuff into the game on LCD screens, data, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like I said, man, you're speaking words, but I guess my issue is we don't know what the outcome is going to be. You know what I mean? What is going to be the demand of what we're attempting? So, in my mind, it's one of those, why go through all the effort if only 5 people are going to show up? You know what I mean? I'm curious as to... I'm curious, really. I mean, I would love to see this work. I would love to see this work, but I'm just... the way you're talking, it makes it seem like it's more than necessary. But that could just be my simple mind trying to wrap its head around what you're talking about. We all know I'm simple-minded, so... mean...
Well, the aim at the moment is on aim for a 30 slot running with 10 per server to make it nice and clear. I'm basically allowing for huge builds to happen, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this build on the Mars, so I can put it on a server and start testing.
Right.
So yeah, we're aiming for 10 slots per server, and if the combination of 3 servers to work the way we want with that load has any issues, then I don't mind backing down to two 10 slots running 2, because I know that works already. But it's the third one; it adds something to the configuration. It's not simply a case of adding another 10 slot; it's more like adding another 20 slot. But it should be okay. I mean, initial tests have worked out well. Other people that are doing a similar thing and testing with it have had great results. I just really want to now overload the servers and see how they cope, see what the limits are.
Right. I'm still... So, you're going to try to run 2 servers in tandem?
Or 3 servers together. 3 servers will be running the same save game, and they update each other with things. You don't run the servers as one same world, so to speak.
No, you're running them as shards. I get that much. What is the benefit to that, I guess, is the question.
If everybody keeps together, you have 3 backups, and also it just means that you can do stuff across game. There are ways of communicating with each other if you wanted to. So if you want to do long distance communication somehow with the rays and antennas, if you want to travel to Mars, you can. Obviously, to come to the trade base, you haven't got these limitations. You can. It's all within your safe game. But each server basically handles its planet, kind of thing. That's where its resources are held at. But you've got that information to go to the other one, and they communicate between each other, keep each other updated. It works really well. In fact, it works better than Keen's actual multiplayer when you do it on my computer. So, you know, it does work really well. We want to find what the limits are. I want to see what those memory limits are, because once the memory gets high, it starts to just move its resources around to what it can and can't do, and that's what we did a bit of testing with, to try and work out what we can and can't do, so we can fine tune it all. And then once I get it done, I'm then going to obviously get my servers set up for good, and start rigging them into the website and get that website done, which is I've already done it a few times over the last year with bits and pieces. It's the same kind of setup, the interface, APIs, that kind of stuff, and then loads of other stuff that's not even space engineers that will fit in nicely with the whole scenario.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. I just was curious, man. You know, how is this any better than the original game? But you've answered the question. I do get it.
Using the game to be the visual aspects of a much bigger storyline. It's like when you play those card games for like battling people. You know, when you roll a dice and that's how many points you take off the person, so you'll hit and so on. It's a bit like that, but this is the graphical version of that. It's got a lot more storyline behind it. Basically, he's adding story to a good game.
Well, unless there's an actual story added to this game, it doesn't matter what you do. It'll still have no story. But what you're doing is making it sounds like you're trying to stabilize an unstable multiplayer, is what it sounds like.
Yes and no. It's not a case of stabilising something, it's a case of keeping something stable, because it does run stable, just certain things that do go wrong. I'm not expecting it to work perfectly, because Keen's still making the game in beta. The idea is I'm putting a system together now that's ready for when it starts running really well, and it already runs well enough to do it actually. And there's certain rules you need to keep to stop it from falling over, and luckily we can do that. So it's not going to be perfect straight away, but I'm getting there, and Keen's got a roadmap, and hopefully if they stick to it, then we can do well. But
Keen says they have a roadmap, man. I don't know. You know, my faith in Keen is like completely shot, right?
Yeah, but we're still playing the game, aren't we?
Yeah, that's because it's a great game. That doesn't mean Keen's doing good. It just means the game is good. So.
So you haven't exactly lost your faith, have you? Because you're still playing it.
No, I could play a crappy. I could play a game that will. If this was all the game was, I would still play it. Roadmap aside, or Keen's promises aside, I would still play this.
They haven't done a bad job then.
No, I didn't say they did a bad job. I'm just saying I have no faith in Keen. There's a difference. Alright, so this is supposed to be a lighter version of the ship that is over there. A little bit sleeker, a little nicer looking. We'll see.
They basically copying it all the way around.
No, I'm not copying it. I'm building in the same kind of design level. So, like, if you were to look at it, you'll be able to go, yep, that's part of the same fleet, but it won't have the same block placements or... I mean, as it stands, you can look at it and go, yeah, that doesn't look... I mean, it's got a similar structure, but it's going to be, you know, different. Shorter, smaller.
Brand recognition.
Hmm?
Brand recognition, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
New views today, Beardy?
Yeah, something like 160, I think, 180 views for yesterday's videos.
184. 6,084, sorry.
Oh yeah, total, yeah.
That's pretty solid shit, man.
Yeah, it's done pretty good. The 8 o'clock streams are going pretty good, actually. They always hit high numbers now, it's nice.
Yeah.
I streamed for 6 hours and got like 40 views, and then I streamed for 4 hours at 8 o'clock and got like 80 views. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm curious. Do we want to start up our medieval engineers at any point?
Yeah, we could do. I need to sort out some bits my end computer-wise. Well, so I've got quite a bit on, but yeah, I'll definitely get medieval. I'm looking to buy another copy of Space Engineers as well, so I think I might get the pack that gets it all in.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
I think realistically, probably next week we'll probably get onto it.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird though.
Yep. New game, man.
If it really starts messing up in Space Engineers, I'm gonna have to get away from it. Because it's weird. It's such a similar, well, it's the same engine basically, isn't it? Same kind of interface, but just different ways of doing things.
It's Keen, just a separate team of Keen.
The way of thinking as well. I mean, I can see that they've got the mechanics there. You make windmills and that kind of thing. When you think about that compared to what you've been making of Space Engineers, it's so many generations between the technologies. It's like total different way of thinking about how you go about the game. It's just going to be really weird to get your head around.
Yeah,
It'll be simple, but it's just going to be weird.
I'm alright with it.
I look forward to it. I like it. It's nice kind of ways as well, because you just know we're going to be there building something. Think, oh, I need to make a drone so I can get up here, or I need to do this. Oh, for God's sake, it's not Space Engineers. You know? It's just
Yeah.
You just know that in the same engine in a different game you could do this, but you can't in this one. It's going to be frustrating. Just thinking, I wish I could go up there and do this now, but things you haven't got available to you.
And I'm excited about that. You know, it's the different.
It'll give you a new view on things, probably.
Yeah, it's a new challenge as well, isn't it? I think in a way as well. What was it? I think is it yesterday's stream or the day before, something like that. I forget the viewer's name now. Lady on your stream. Forgot her name. It's not doing that. You got 3,000 hours on the game.
Yeah.
I'm rubbish with names, so don't take it personally. But she got 3,000 hours in the game, and she said how she likes to do things. Like she does survival, like with one thruster and one cockpit kind of thing.
Lady Freedom.
That was the one, Lady Freedom. That was it. I could see it in my head, but couldn't read it. Yeah, the way she plays the game, she deliberately makes it more interesting for herself by making it harder, using using resources wisely, little builds, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's going to be like that, isn't it? Really, it's kind of forcing that upon you, which is interesting.
Alrighty.
The front of this right now, as it stands, it looks like it should be like a ship pincher, a snatcher or something. It fires up behind ships and grabs them. Loads of heavy armour inside, so you can just grab hold of it and then you just grind it down.
Yeah, no, it's gonna have to be that. Alright. Aha.
Trent's embracing the T-key, which is nice because that's what I've started doing and it's really good. I didn't even noticed it until someone mentioned about it.
It makes life a lot easier just shutting that shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do hope that they do actually bring in like a global settings. So where they've kind of now set it so that your character always looks the same regardless what save you're in. They want to do the same now with a taskbar and your general settings. Like what T-key enabled or not, default blocks size that you build with, what blocks you have on your toolbars, that kind of stuff, as well as obviously your key arrangement as well, bindings.
That'd be nice, but
it'll be there in the polish. Once they've got the game almost ready, they'll do that as like a polish thing. It's quite standard for games to do that.
Be a while then.
yeah, it's not happening.
Soon.
From what I've seen of the plans, what they've done so far, I think 2018 is going to be a really good year for Keen. I've got a feeling they're really going to kick it off, and I think they've got a lot of finances coming their way as well. They've got a lot of plans they put into action over the last couple of years going to start paying off.
You say that, so I'm You say that, and the asshole in me is like, I kind of hope that they do something to piss you right the fuck off, because that would be hilarious. You know what I mean?
I've had history though working with games development companies, and I understand the frustration, I really do, to a way that I don't think people will see sometimes when they're playing a game, and I think that's why I've got the patience I've got with space engineers.
I've played a lot of games over my life. A lot of games. I've seen games developed. I've played a lot of early access. It's not like I'm a noob to it either. And I will say that the game Space Engineers is a phenomenal game in potential. I'm not holding my breath. Not because, because of precedent that's been set already. I've seen too many games turn to shit, really.
No man's space.
Huh?
I think I had a cough, that was all.
No Man's Sky specifically.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was the one. Yeah.
Endless Space was actually pretty decent.
I couldn't even remember the name of it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. So it's just one of those. I wish I could say yes, that this is going to be great.
You do remember that I made the call on that? Do you remember when you were getting started and
you did.
And
you did.
I thought it's going to be rubbish, and I was right. And everyone was like, no, it's going to be good, it's going to be good. And everyone was defending, particularly Phoenix was defending it. And then you started playing it, then one day you turned around and went, oh, I'm bored of it. It's rubbish.
But I am just going to flip this right back on you. You're saying that this game is going to, you know, be this is going to be a great year for Keen, and they're going to, you know, this game is going to end up great, and
Well, it's not quite right. It already is great, but it's going to be improved at a better rate than it has done so far.
At a better rate than it has been so far. I don't think so. I think Keen is going to continue on the current path of building.
Yep.
And at the current pace of building. And that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to speed up. I don't think they're going to release awesome things. I just don't see it. They haven't given me any reason to believe they would.
But I was going to say, this ship looks like a basking shark now.
There's a bit.
I mean, that's it being said, I'm going to play the hell out of this game regardless, so I don't care. You know, but those are just my thoughts on it. And I'm probably pissing off a lot of people, but whatever. That's my goal. I'd like to piss off the world at once. All the world at once at one point in time in my life.
You're going to need a lot more subscribers.
Yes.
Well, I had an idea just now. I figured, whilst you're streaming, I might as well get my scripts done. And I haven't even started, so let's start doing some scripts.
Do some scripts.
Keep saying you never have time.
Yeah, it's weird as well having time available now, isn't it? This time of year, between your Christmas and New Year, it's a bit limbo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people
go back to work. Who does?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'd have to say that at this point the superstructure's done. That is about what it's going to look like, I think. I don't think it looks bad. Now we just need to cram a shit ton of engines on it.
Just then takes the looks out of it.
What?
Takes the looks off it though, doesn't it? With the engines.
Yeah. It can. But where I plan on putting engines, it won't be so bad. Okay. There we go. Well, might as well just take care of that now. That's annoying. Alright. Chat, you guys are quiet today.
Yeah, we're a bit out there.
I blame Beardy.
Yeah, I was hoping to see my stream, but poor guys.
Got 3 watching.
I'm showing 6.
That's not including me and Beardy.
That's still...
I'm not going to include myself.
Well, it's because you're not really watching, are you? You're just here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll leave it. There we go. That's a little better. That's right. How you doing, Joshua? Welcome to the stream. New face. New name.
A little bit.
Screw it.
I'm recognising that name, but I don't think I've seen it for a while.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think he's been around.
New to me.
That sounds bad. Don't mean you've been around, mate.
Sounds new to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad person, just don't recognize it. Who am I kidding? I am a bad person.
It says it's in a few of the others.
Well, that's good to hear. Yes, let's put landing gear there because, yeah. Shit. Oh well, you know what? It's supposed to be a maintenance thing anyway. Alright, so we're gonna lock that off here. You know, I wasn't gonna sit here and build a ship astream, but at the pace I'm building again, now that I have an established style for this fleet, it might just end up being that case.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's a lot easier once you have an established.
That is true.
You know what? You're not wrong. That would definitely jewel case it a little bit better. Good call, Murray.
I've just gone into my most recent save game, which one I did last night, so I can test out some script stuff. I thought while I'm there, I'm going to place a block and see how many blocks I placed last night.
Oh, go on then. I'm guessing about 30,000.
Interesting, yeah, 38,057.
Bad.
Non-armour blocks, 1,009. That would be the glass, I guess. That's
Yes.
not 1,009 glass, surely. We did 8 of those canopies, and each one of them canopies has got, what, maybe 50? So, well, I suppose it is, yeah. Wow, 1,009 pieces of glass already.
You ain't finished yet.
Yeah, Trent, we made
20
this
more glass
donut
to
ring,
put in.
yeah. We made it sealed, so under the ground it was sealed, so we could use it for atmospheric, and put air in. We put one vent with one oxygen generator and turned it on, and to see how long it took. And it took about, I don't know, a few minutes to get to 1%. It was like 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, it was counting like that.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was with one vent.
That is significantly slower than it really should be.
The thing is, most of that volume is actually underground, which the air pressurization takes that, doesn't take the ground into account. It takes the actual volume of the blocks you've placed. So really, it should be less than half of what's available. But I've decided I'm not going to pressurize the dome. It's going to be a defensive wall, so to speak.
There we go.
What I think is interesting is on these stats, you've got here physical shapes. You get a value out of 65536. That's an interesting number because 65535 is a number that's used in coding and scripting and computers in general as like a limit for a certain bit of computer. Typically for 8 and 16 bit, it's different variations, but this number 65535 is quite prevalent in coding. But they've got 65536. If you had 65536, you would break the game. If you had 65535, you wouldn't. So it's interesting they put out 65536. Well, I've only hit 4,734, so I've got a bit to go yet, so that's good.
Alright. Now I need to kick. Okay, that's still not going to be enough for the atmosphere as far as the engines go. I'm still working on that. But essentially, this thing has to fly in space, it has to fly on a moon, it has to fly on atmosphere, in atmosphere, on every body. That ship will make it to everybody. This ship has to make it to everybody.
How many blocks long is that ship?
This one? The Corvette?
Yeah.
Number, let's say 29.
29.
Give or take, yeah.
A block of 29 long inside my donut to see where that takes us to.
Oh, the Corvette's shorter than the frigate, man, so... Or maybe not. Maybe it's about the same.
Quite small. It looks quite small in the donuts, that's good. I've got room to build landing bays for it. I say that I might actually put landing bays outside the base and have like a pathway, so yeah, you walk into the base and go through security kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And I figured out where north is.
Again.
Congrats.
Again. Handily, that's the main entrance. Sorry?
The way you was building, where you put it, you went north from where you were.
That's right, yeah.
And
the biggest wall, I was going to do a big entrance for the wall. That wall faces north, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So it's like the main north entrance.
Well, thank you, Joshua. Thank you. I appreciate that. Great way to feed my ego.
Joshua, why'd you have to do that?
Did you hear that, Beardy? They're looking great.
You know how long it takes to calm him down?
That's right. Right.
For the hour now.
Oh yeah, looking great.
The best block for getting a location. It'd be remote control, wouldn't it, really?
You know, this has got almost the same amount of engines as the bigger version. This should fly better. We'll see. Part of me really wants to knock that down into that. In fact, I'm going to.
A little problem getting location from a block.
Location, location, location.
Remote control should give its location, orientation, that kind of stuff, positional data.
Shit, which way's forward on these fuckers? You used to have like little lasers that you can tell. I think it's the this way.
Looking forward to doing work because right now I'm struggling to get my head into scripting just for fun, so I can't be bothered to do that, so this is not looking good for work.
You know, I have every confidence that this thing's going to fly.
Engines on it.
Yeah, it's got equivalent amount of engines as the frigate, and it's smaller. Should probably just do that to protect stuff anyway. I need to fix my bars. Oops. There we go.
Got a new face.
Daniel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. There we go. It is a nice game. I'm liking it. For all my bitching and complaining about how Keen's dropping the ball and all that, it's a fun game. I can't complain too much. I'll sure as hell try, but I shouldn't.
It doesn't stop him.
As much as Beardy would love to. No, you can't. There you go. Joshua gave you the answer. I didn't realize there was a deluxe DLC. That kind of frustrates me.
Yeah, Deluxe gives you the original version of Space Engineers prior to Planets, which in itself is a lightweight version of the game, so it runs on less powerful computers. And you also get a skin, it's the gold skin, which you can only get if you buy the Deluxe version, as well as the actual Space Engineers game itself. And you also get artwork and stuff from the game, which some people like, that sort of thing.
Well, there you go. Beardy gave you the answer too. Excellent tea.
And Coke.
So let's get these two lined up and see. Oops, too far. They're about the same length. This one's just a bit narrower.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Alrighty. We're gonna get into testing here real soon.
About to make a nice easy script and then realise there's already one on the workshop, so I won't be doing that one.
What was that?
Renaming blocks. You know when you build a ship and then you think, well, I'm going to put my ship's name before it all, because sometimes you don't name a ship until you've finished.
Yeah.
You didn't need to go through and name all the blocks. I just wanted to just basically run it once and it'll put that ship's name before everything in the ship. So I was just about to write, so I started making a script for it, and then I thought, you know what, I've got a funny feeling it's already on the workshop, and it was.
Yep, like...
You checked on the other ones you want.
There's variations, but not exactly the same as what I want. The thing is, what I've realised though is some of the drone stuff I want, I can actually do using the autopilot stuff. The only thing I can't do is actually updating a drone with a location of a changed waypoint. You know, updating a waypoint that way. That's the bit I need to add. So that uses a lot of triangulation and calculation, which I can't be bothered to do today.
Fair enough.
Yep.
The way he's talking, we're actually going to get like a superior Beardy script.
Sounds like it.
I've got it in me to do it, but not today.
Oh, Beardy, you can knock it out quick.
Yeah, but don't sell me short, will ya?
I mean, like, you're the champion at it, man. Come on, you can do this.
I know, but yeah, you had to have your head in the right gear, especially when you're working out matrices and stuff like that. It's just nah.
You can do it in your sleep.
But yeah, that's the problem I do, and that's why I'm so tired. I'm not kidding. Last night I spent most of the night dreaming about the build I did last night and how I'm going to finish it off, and ideas of putting windows on the centre column, which I'm dying to do now. And it's like, I've got to calm my head down before I go explode.
Well, Joshua, you'd be surprised what this ship will do. This ship will fly just fine in atmosphere. In fact, we're going to test. We're going to test now. Because, yeah, it's testing time. But I'll put it this way, Josh. The reason why I know that this little ship here is going to fly in atmosphere is the one next to it that's already painted and, you know, lit up. This one flies in atmosphere. If this one flies in atmosphere, this one will fly in atmosphere because the masses are about the same. $1.5 million. I bet you the other one's like 1.6. This one's 1.9. So, yeah, no, that one's... This one will fly on anybody in this game right now. The painted one will fly on the moon, it'll fly on Mars, it'll fly on Mars's moon, it'll fly on the alien planet's moon. And it can transition between them all under its own power. That's the goal of this fleet. These ships can all do that, except for this one. We really need to, yeah. There we go. They will fly on every planet, every moon. We tested it already. This one will fly on every planet, every moon. This one will fly. It's essentially got the same amount of engines, just a slight lighter mass. This one will fly better than this one. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I want to put this gravity generator. I want to put it here, but there's glass there, so I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I wanted to keep it in line with the center line of the ship. Makes everything easier. You see that? Boom. That's perfect. I will say this is not my first fleet. I have built I've had two build a fleet series before this. Alright, testing time. It hovers.
Good sign.
There are 3 planets with 3 moons. Yes. And the space in space. I need a few more atmos on the bottom. The amount of space in space is 6.6 AU. That's actually a significant amount if you think about it. The radius of the game world is 6.6 AU, astronomical units. That is the center of our sun out to just beyond Jupiter's orbit.
It is awfully quiet.
I know.
I'm very
Must be
busy.
Concentrating.
Yes, making plans, world domination.
Daniel, you don't need that many planets, man. Seriously, you won't need them. You won't need that many. Honestly, being honest, I've got over 1,000 hours in this game. Most of my activities have been on the Terra planet alone. You know, you don't need thousands of planets. There's no need for that. Other than you'll hurt the hell out of your computer, and if you want to kill somebody's computer, that's a great way to do it. But, you know, you don't... Honestly, the 3 is fine. I mean, I kind of wish they were a little bit further spread out, but that's just me.
Bit more realism.
Yeah.
Easy enough to do in a save game.
No, I mean it works. The way I envision these planets is they orbit each other in a trinary planetary system.
It depends on his system.
Yeah.
3's perfect, really. There's no way you're ever going to get to doing all of them. Your game will fuck by then.
Yeah, you're never going to get a chance to build, you know, massive cities on each planet, man.
I mean, imagine being able to do elite, dangerous sized galaxy universe on Space Engineers. That'd be one hell of a mammoth computer to handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the save part of it. Odd.
you'd need a few data centers to save that.
Take Facebook servers. That might do it.
I don't think it would actually, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either.
There's more planets out there than there are people on this world, so.
True.
There's another reason why you've got to be absolutely stupid to think there's no life out there, quite frankly.
Yep.
Well, this flies on one planet. And it takes off from it. Needs a few more atmospheric engines pointing down. But otherwise it flies. I'm happy with it. Alright. Let's go see if it flies on the moon.
Could do. Built it right.
It's hovering. It's hovering at an odd angle on top of that. So it works here. I have complete faith that it'll leave the gravity of. Yeah, without issue, really. Boom, see? Alright. Alright, and the biggest test. Like I said, I think it still needs a few more atmos on its belly, but if anybody's wondering why I say that, the alien planet has a gravity of 1.1. It's greater than the Terra Earth gravity. Still floating. A little sluggish on the takeoff, but it's still floating. Holding both space and forward so I can get the benefit of both those sets of engines. I'm going to maintain about a 45. What PC do I have, Emir? Well, welcome to the stream. I'm running a Ryzen 7 chip on an AMD motherboard, the 370 Pro, I think. It's one of the first motherboards for the Ryzen 7 chipset. With a 1070 NVIDIA graphics card, 32 gigs of Corsair RAM, in a Thermaltake Chaser series case.
Running a Casio Scientific.
Got another one in there as well, just before that one.
For Casio Scientific?
No, Trent's got another person talking just before that one.
Oh yeah! Dukes! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. My apologies, I'm not used to chat being active.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Adam, when I'm flipping back to the shipyard, I want you to type something in chat for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the wrench.
Ooh.
Even Trent thinks you're a tool as well.
Funny bagger.
Alright. So yeah, there we go. If it makes it here, it makes it anywhere. And it just made it here.
Your mission's achieved then?
Mission achieved.
Did you say you just need to upgrade your down thrust on. No, you're up thrust on Atmo.
Yeah, and really not by much. A few more engines.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not necessary. It just would make for a little bit better performance. 9000E Radeon. Is that the new video cards for AMD? There we go. And what is the equivalent to? I used to have oh, okay. It's not a gaming card so much as it's just a boost over a motherboard's card. It's better than not. It's better than using your onboard motherboard, but only just is what I'm getting out of the 9000E. Nope, can't put it there. I'm glad you think. I don't. It's a sore spot with Beardy, really.
You up? What?
Oh, Amir says he thinks. I tell him I'm glad he does, because I don't, and it's a sore spot with you.
Yeah. Then again, it would probably be dangerous if Trent thought one of the things that he has in his head. I mean, oh wow.
No, you're just jealous.
It's hard enough trying to get him to not say stuff he's not supposed to on certain streams.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
No, you don't.
I do. I do.
You don't.
I am legitimately sorry. As much as I can be sorry, I am sorry.
Like I said, you're not.
I am known. There's like, I'm calling the bullshit button.
Oh, I pity your parents.
So do they.
And your wife, and your kids, and your family, and your neighbourhood, and your country, and the planet.
I'd say I'm sorry, but that implies I care.
Exactly.
Alright, well that looks a little bit better. Really no closer to... FPS is not latency, buddy. FPS stands for frames per second. Your latency would be in MS.
It's dark already, yeah?
Yeah.
10 to 5 in the afternoon, it's pitch black outside.
It's about right.
Yeah, see a little bit of light.
No, I can't because I've got interior stuff going on. I mean, as it stands, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yes, it would. This thing is completely capable of flying everywhere. How dare you doubt me? Only Beardy's allowed to do that.
Privileged. Wow.
But it's really just because I can't stop you.
I'm prepping my thumbnail and everything for my stream later. Or soon, maybe. How long until you finish it, mate?
I will be finished here in about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing flies everywhere, guys.
You're eager to stream, aren't you?
Getting eager, yeah. I've been sort of making plans and airing.
Not used to this sitting back and waiting thing.
Nice though, because I can actually prepare my stream rather than go, right, I'm going to stream now, what am I doing? Yeah, no, it's nice. Spend some time making a... Yeah. Spend some time making a decent thumbnail as well.
What are you using?
I've got loads of shots I've taken, I just don't know which one to use. They're all pretty good.
No, you was there for about half hour taking them.
I know, I've just taken some more as well.
Have you done the time thing? Seeing where the sun is?
Well, just looking at where it is in the sky now. Well no, because I just loaded the game up, and where the sun is in the sky, you can tell it's setting, so... where north is, so it's dead easy. I love the thumbnail I used last night, I really do. I'm tempted to basically go for the same style with the sun, but obviously the base there now. I also like the picture we took inside the glass canopy.
Oh yeah, that one was a good one.
It was really good, so I'm tempted between that and the one I've just taken.
Maybe you can't have like a slideshow.
Well, maybe a 60 frames per second video might do. Ooh,
Sort of like do multiple views.
I mean, just looking at it as like small images on desktop in a folder, that one with the glass does look the most, you know, it captures you more. Similar to the one I did yesterday, so I think I'll probably use that one. And it was the first one I took as well, so. Yeah, it looks interesting.
Good enough. Alright. And just to show those who are just joining or still doubting, because apparently that's still a thing. If anything, this will fly better.
I think I'll have a build off tomorrow night.
I'll win.
Well, I don't know, we'll see.
I win.
Wheeled vehicles.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, tomorrow I've got my 2-hour stream for solo survival, then for 2 hours after we'll do a build off. And it's a hill climb build off.
Yep, you're on your own.
An hour and a half to build, half hour to get up the mountain. Open server. Anybody want to join in tomorrow? It'll be about 10 o'clock GMT.
So after your live stream?
Yeah, live solo. So about 5 hours time tomorrow. So a day in 5 hours time, there you go, that's when it'll be. Open the server, bring in so many people, and we all basically have to build off in our own area. And then climb up a hill, have a race to the top. Fun.
Yep.
What's your rules on it though? Thrusters?
No thrusters, just wheels. No gyros, literally just wheels on the cockpit, and then number of wheels you can have, whatever, any settings you want on the wheels wherever you want, whatever size you want, that kind of thing. Large block or small block, ideally, well, yeah, small block, keep it small block. Large block would be cheating, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Large block has its own set of challenges.
Yeah, but if you make a 5x5 wheel small
piece.
block next to a 5x5 large block, that wheel's going to be a hell of a lot bigger, and you'll go up a hill no problem, because then ruts are a big problem for the small ship, won't be a problem for the big ship.
Man, you're just going to take away all my fun.
I don't think Joshua has faith in you.
I don't think he does either, but you know what? That's okay. I don't really care. I'm winning, so I'm leaving the atmosphere. No issues. Once you break 10,000 meters and you haven't lost speed, you know you're going to make freaking space. I haven't lost speed. No hydro. That's the other thing. I don't want this thing to be ice dependent. This fleet will not be ice dependent. Oh, the challenge as a whole. No, he's talking about the rover challenge the Spirity went on. Yeah, I'm screwed, dude. I suck at rovers.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time you built one.
There's a reason.
Oh yeah.
Last time we did, he had to rage quit because the wheels kept falling off.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
So, I'm at 14,000. I haven't lost speed. I can shut off my Atmos right now. I'd be completely dependent on my ions, and I'd still make it to space. I win. Y'all suck. Moving on. Have bit faith here. I know what I'm doing. To a point. Whee!
Well, Mickey Mouse has joined the stream.
Oh, how's it going?
Almost as good as his Iron Man impression.
Missile turrets. I don't want that. Wait a minute. That. Crank that up. Alright, so now we get to frickin' place lights on this damn thing. Because I need running lights. Just not my ship if I don't.
You have wolf skiing in chat. In chat.
Wolf skiing, how you doing? I like wolf skiing. He's cool. He's good people.
I'd love to see a wolf skiing. That'd be pretty cool. Would he wear 4 skis or 2?
Good question. Deleted the light turret? I could have swore I deleted the missile turret. Yep, see? Right there. I deleted the missile turret group and created a new missile turret group. Light turret's just fine. Thanks for trying to catch it, though. I appreciate you saying something. Some of these guys, man, they'll watch me do it and go, he deleted that. And then I have to punch somebody in the face, and, you know. It is what it is. Usually it's Phoenix.
Only Phoenix.
Don't feel sorry for Phoenix. He's okay. He enjoys it.
Likes the thrill.
Yeah. Alrighty. The downside to using half blocks, man. Not a lot of surfaces to place things.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, he's meditating then.
Oh, Beardy's an ass. Oh, Beardy's an ass.
Didn't get it, does he? Meant to be calm.
Might not know how to be.
Got him, nope, not a clue. Too much of an asshole to calm down.
Orange is more my colour anyway.
Ugh. You know, orange is probably my least favorite color. I would rock hot pink over orange.
You do rock hot pink, don't you, mate?
I do.
Oh.
Fuck. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Fuck you.
Join the great stream. Go easy on him. At least give him 5 minutes.
Oh. No, I was talking to the paint thing here. He hasn't done anything yet to warrant a good, solid fuck you yet, so...
Give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, usually. Screw it. Since it's gonna be an ornery frickin' bitch. Oh my god, he's cursing on his stream. That's so offensive. Don't care. Guess what? I'm an offensive asshole.
Damn.
Get used to it. Oh my god, he did that frickin' voice. That's so offensive. Why has he gotta talk like that? My cousin talks like that. There we go. Nice. Works for me. Although I could do with the Atmos being cranked in a little bit, but whatever. It works for me. I'm happy. So what is it, Jahimir or Jameer? How do you spell? How do you pronounce that? I'll just call you JR. Those are in caps. How you doing, JR?
Got a lot of J's in chat today.
Right?
Oh, no, Josh, we just said a lot.
There we go. Well. I've just got a dilemma of where the hell I'm going to place an antenna, but screw it. Because, you know, Keen can't get antennas right at all. There we go.
Looks good. There we go. Well, I think I'm missing some cargo containers for ammo. Which, you know, that's an easy fix. There. Fixed. That's 6 cargo containers. Works for me. Well, shit. Not only was I not planning on building a ship stream, I wasn't planning on building a ship in 2 hours. Oh my god. Oh.
So the idea of this build a fleet series is each ship I build has to be able to go to every planet, to the surface of every planet, from orbit and back under its own power. Now, I'm not testing the landing because, let's face it, if it can make it to space, it can make it from space. So what I test is from surface to space. Every one of these ships, except for this one. This is a space drone. This does not count. Every one of these ships, manned craft, so far, can make it. That makes me feel good. Next will be a carrier, I think. I've got... I want to say these are like 2 frigates. A light frigate and a lighter frigate. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking call them. I'm just going to start building ships. This is a better version of this. This is what that is. I think the next ship I'm going to build is a carrier. That's going to be the bigger challenge, because not only does it have to do what these 2 ships do, or all these ships do, it has to make it from every planet's surface to space and fly on every orbital body. That includes moons. It's also got to carry all the little ships. Multiples of all the little ships. I want at least 2 Kestrels, 2 Vipers, 4 Falcons, mining craft. I might do a separate carrier for the mining craft. I'll do a combat carrier and then I'll do a support carrier. But it's got to do everything these other ships do. Totally looking forward to it. So yeah. I think I built a ship. That's part of the fleet. If I start another ship now, I won't be able to get anywhere remotely close to done. I'll probably delete it like 6 or 7 times. Yes, that's the other problem is, you know, cargo containers. It will be harder. Now, these smaller frigates, I'm not worried about it. They do have cargo containers, small cargo containers, but that's not going to be enough mass, really, to change how these ships function on the planets. So, there's that. The carrier and the cargo ship, on the other hand, that's going to be a bigger pain in the ass. Yes, that is going to be nightmarish. But that's what survival's for. I test in survival too. So, not worried about it. Why is that turret not black? There. That's because you didn't complete the paint job, jackass. There we go.
What do you like?
God, Adam, why didn't you catch that?
While looking.
I'm watching what Beardy's doing. Why the fuck would I watch what? Why the fuck would I watch Trent, man? Seriously.
He's not even streaming.
It doesn't matter.
Super quiet.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell him you were sitting outside his window.
Oh, oh yeah.
My bad. I guess.
Must be on top of the truck.
Secret's out now, man. Sorry. Alright, so.
You just knocked on the door and made me a cup of tea.
On that note, I'm going to end early. This is 2.5 hour long stream. I'm only entering it, you know, a half hour early.
In that case, I'm starting streaming.
Yeah, sure you are.
Get over to mine, guys. Come on.
Actually, yeah, you know what? If you're going to start your stream,
Yep.
give me 1 second. Go ahead and start it up. I'll wait until you do.
Alright, give us a sec.
And I'll drop a link to yours. In case you guys are wondering, oh, why is he doing that? It's because Beardy's my partner in crime. He's my YouTube partner. Ooh. What's up with this madness? There he is. So, copy. Paste. So go check him out. Hit like, hit subscribe here if you liked what you saw. Lets me know that you enjoy it. Does really nothing for me. I don't make any money doing this. Go over to Beardy. Go check out his live stream. See what he's got going on. Hit like, hit subscribe. That does help him out. He's trying to make money off of this. So, yeah. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. I've been Trent DeGreth. Peace out, guys.
Catch you later, Trent.
Yep.
Bye, Trent.
Well, everybody just joined my stream. Just carrying on after Trent's stream, really.